What's up my peeps, time for a brand new episode of Wwe Mayhem, and in today's episode, we still don't have the Backlash update or the Backlash event, but we do have a small little update in regards to the update and when we can expect it and why it's been taking so long. Also, before I get to anything, I want to address the comments in the last video because everybody was like, yo, they looked at the footage and they were like, how are you, blocking all these charge attacks? What's going on in this footage? Basically, the footage that you guys saw in the last episode was footage from weeks ago, months ago. It was mixed footage that I had recorded a while back. And so that's why you saw a badass taker in there. That's why you saw me block charge attacks. It wasn't any footage from current gameplay. And the reason being was I was recording last night's episode pretty late. It wasn't a live commentary. So if I had went ahead and recorded some footage after I did the commentary, then the video would have been up even later. So I was like, let me go ahead for the sake of time, grab some footage from, past recordings and put them into this episode or the previous episode. And that is why you saw me, block charge attacks and such. There is no secret trick to, block charge attacks at the moment, because people were asking, yo, how did you block the charge attacks? Let us know. I wish you could block charge attacks, but, we all know that's not the case. But hey, maybe judging just by the poll that they posted up asking the people what they wanted to see, and one of the options being charge attacks being blockable again, maybe they're considering making it blockable again. And if so, I think that'd be great. Personally, and I've said this before, I feel like they could have maybe made it more difficult without having the charge attacks be completely, unblockable. But who knows? We'll see if, they go back to the old method or not. But anyways, as far as this episode goes, we're gonna go through the skill gauntlet. And the reason being is that I'm looking at the picture right here. I see the disqualification match. I see, ring out match, the rumble match, handicap match, and then I see the elimination chamber and also tag team match. Don't really care for the tag team match. Really, the main thing that attracted me to this event is the elimination chamber icon. But the thing is, I went into this, went on Superstar, clicked on preview, I'm checking out the matches, and I don't see an elimination chamber match. So I don't know what's up with that, unless these mystery opponents right here, this one, and where's the other one? Actually, no, this one, no, not this one. This one, maybe these are the chamber matches. If you guys have already went through the skill gauntlet on Superstar, you guys know. I don't, because I haven't went through it yet. So as far as the team goes, I could go with this team, but it's a bit too overpowered. Maybe I'll switch it up instead of just going with my stronger superstars. So give me a second or two and I'll set up a proper, varied team for this one. Alright, so here's the setup that I came up with. No synergies, but I just felt like using these guys. Danny O'Brien, my favorite superstar of all time, Big Cass, and Booker T. Anyways, for those of you wondering, hey, where is the Backlash update? Well, Reliance Games posted up. Hold on a second. First off, let me get into a proper position here where I don't get distracted and lose the match, while I can at the same time... No! Damn it! Okay, well, he's gonna go ahead and hit the, okay, senton bomb. Alright. Anyways, let me try and read this message on my phone right next to me while I do this at the same time. So they posted up a message saying... Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me go for... Oh no, why did I do that? Okay, he's gonna go for another high-angle senton bomb. Man, this is hard. Okay, you know what, let me take care of Kevin Owens here, and then I'll read the update that they posted up. Okay, we got a couple strikes in. How about you, Showboat? Is he gonna go for the same move again? That's the third time in a row that he goes for the same move. 1, 2, okay. And, oh no, I was too slow again. Okay, different move this time, German suplex. Danger pin, not good. Come on, Brian, get out of this. And there we go, kicked out. Now, gotta go ahead and turn this around. How about I switch it up with the forehead combo? Oh, uh-oh. Alright, there we go. We're gonna reverse that with the Frankensteiner. Unfortunately, it's not the S-Kicks, but it'll do. Anyway, so the post reads, or the post is titled Update 7.0 will be going live soon. Thanks for being patient. The update schedule for today is stuck due to pending approvals from the App Store. See, I knew that was the issue. I knew that, Google and Apple were taking time to approve it. So we apologize for the delay and are constantly working towards making the Backlash update reach you as soon as possible. We appreciate your patience and thank you for your love and support. So yeah, looks like Google and Apple are taking some time once again to approve of the update, and that is why it's not out yet. Now also, they did change the start time for the event on Facebook. Now it went from May 5th to May 6th, which is Sunday, which is today. Well, you know, once this video's up, it'll be today. So at the moment, it seems like Sunday will be the day, but I have a feeling like it might be Monday. What if they're slower in approving things when it comes to the weekend? And if so, maybe Monday is gonna be the day that we see the update. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up thinking that it is tomorrow. Maybe it is. Maybe we'll be playing Backlash while the pay-per-view airs. Or maybe it's gonna be on Monday. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Monday, so I'm not expecting it to be tomorrow, despite the event on Facebook is saying so. So we've got the scissors kick. Oh, and we got the yes kick. How do I choose which one to go for, man? That is a tough decision. Okay, let me quickly switch out to Booker T. Let's go before... Alright, there we go. We got it right on time. Bam! Scissors kick. And then five time. WCW champion. And while I go through this, somebody on Twitter, Great and Powerful, messaged me yesterday and was like, hey, did you see Mayhem's response to my tweet? Initially, I thought he meant reply, because he did say reply initially, but then he says, you know, I meant response. Basically, he tweeted them out, you know, saying you should put Shelton Benjamin or Ty Dillinger in the game. And they actually liked that tweet. Maybe that means that they're considering it. I mean, it would make sense. They're both on the SmackDown brand. They're both... Oh, okay, let's go ahead and counter that with the finisher. Wow, this match is easy. Empire Elbow, and that should be it. So, yeah, he suggested to them that they add in Shelton and Ty, and I agree. I'd like to see Shelton in there, Ty Dillinger in there. You know, when it comes to Shelton, by the way, why don't they just go back to the old theme song? The current theme song that Shelton has is just trash. Big Cass, once again, why? Because I haven't used the other finisher yet. We used the Empire Elbow, now we need to connect with the Fallaway Slam, or whatever he calls it in this game. Hold on a second, this is not good. He's gonna go for the spear. Ah, okay. That's gonna do a lot of damage. 570 damage, pretty much took away half of Big Cass' health. We gotta... Come on, we got the Empire Elbow once again. Alright, let's hit it, so that way I get the other finisher afterwards. How much damage? 608. Okay, we inflicted more damage than Goldberg did with that spear. Please show up. There we go, thank you. Let's go for... Oh, East River Crossing. Okay, basically Fallaway Slam, but... Actually, no, it's not a Fallaway Slam. Yeah, it's not. For some reason, I initially thought it was. Alright, so we hit both finishers. We're done with Cass. And for anybody new to this, no, Cass is not actually my favorite superstar of all time. Definitely not. And going back to the whole Shelton and Ty thing, I know this is not confirmation like Bret is. Bret Hart is confirmed, but, you know, it could be an indication that maybe we will see Shelton and Ty. I mean, like I said, it would make sense. They are two current superstars on WWE TV, on SmackDown, that aren't in the game, especially Ty. He's been, you know, part of the roster for a while, and he isn't in the game. But then again, you've also got guys like, you know, Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, who also have been on the roster for the longest time, but aren't on or in the game. Ramon Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, the matchup. Alright, ring toss, Samoan drop. How about we go for a Samoan drop just because? We could easily eliminate Brock Lesnar here. That's why I'm kind of toying with him. So, let's go ahead. What's the next move going to be? Headbutt? Not too interested in the headbutt. Pinball bomb? No, we're just going to go for... Oh, okay, you stopped that. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and go for it again, or he's going to stop us. Nope. Alright, there we go. Ring toss. And he's out. 34 seconds remaining. And also, a comment that I got in the last video, somebody was like, hey, you haven't done a loot opening in a while. I think it's been maybe 2-3 episodes, maybe 4, not sure. But basically, it's because I don't have any really major loot cases. I don't think it's really interesting to just do a loot opening for just some 2-star loot cases or something like that. So once I feel, you know, I've got enough loot cases for a decent loot opening, I'll go ahead and do a loot opening. I'm not doing them every single episode just, you know, to do them. Oh, this is the Elimination Chamber match. There we go. Okay. I was like, yo, when's the Elimination Chamber match gonna take place? There we go, we got it this time. Let's go for the diving crossbody, just because it's on top of the chamber. And I actually hope that John Cena gets a shot at kicking out so we can do, you know, some more stuff in the chamber. There we go. And it's gonna be over. Oh, yes. Okay, it's gonna be over. Alright, there we go. That was a very, very short-lived time inside the Elimination Chamber. You know what? I actually should have went for, like, maybe the spear or something in the chamber. Alright, is that the only chamber match? I think it is. I would usually go for the Cobra Clutch, you know, since it's the automatic win, but in this case, I want to get in, you know, some finishers that I don't usually get in or don't get them in too often. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and 1, 2, and 3. By the way, I was thinking earlier, which superstar is the worst superstar in the game? You know, just not just 4 stars, but just in general. And I'm thinking it has to be between Jinder Mahal and Rusev. You know, they don't have a 1-star version, but they do have a 2-star version and a 3-star version. And they've got extremely low stats in terms of health, despite being powerhouses. They've got very low health, very low power, or maybe not very low power, but, you know, low power, low health, and they've got the slow strikes. So I'd say that both of them are like the worst characters. If I had to choose one, maybe Jinder Mahal is the worst because he's got the Camel Clutch as a second finisher, but the animation afterwards or the taunt afterwards for Jinder isn't as good as the taunt afterwards for Rusev. So maybe Jinder is the worst, at least in my mind. I know that Kalisto has worse stats, but Kalisto at the very least has quick strikes. He doesn't have the slow strikes. So that to me kind of makes up for, you know, the lower stats. Yo, once again, he was moving before the bell rung. What is up with that? Does the Backlash? I hope the Backlash update fixes that. Let's go for the Cobra Clutch, and the match is over right away. Let's go for the scissors kick, sucker. Second time we hit that scissors kick, and should be over unless he gets a shot at kicking out, which I hope he doesn't. There we go, because he had a ton of energy to hit a special attack or his finisher on me afterwards if he kicked out. Alright, checking out what the title offer is here. 300 for some revives, tier 3, and some health packs. You know what, it's not too much gold, but now I'll skip. You're gonna reverse, doesn't matter, because I'm gonna reverse back into the spear, and we're gonna finish it off with that spear. Just like it ended with all the other Roman versus AJ matches. And that spear to AJ, and when he went for the phenomenal form, that was a great spear. There we go, match 1, Roman is the champ, and we get those skills keys, even though the amount of keys isn't that much. It's actually a very, very small amount, but then again, it is an open to all events. So we just had one chamber match. I wish we had more chamber matches. Also, another news, the Shield loot case is back 1 hour 30 minutes remaining, although by the time this video goes up and you're watching this, it'll be gone. But out of all the loot cases, for some gold, this would likely be the only one I would get if I was forced to get some loot cases with gold, which I'm not, and I just won't get a loot case for some gold. I know there's 3 4 stars in there and 3 3 stars, but just keep in mind, just because it's half and half, just because there's 3 of this and 3 of this, it doesn't mean that it's 50-50 in terms of the chances of you getting a 4 star. Just keep that in mind, it's all about the drop rates. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button down below, and with that said, I'm out guys, see ya.